Happy poop. My chair is making a lot of noise. Happy fall! Today is officially fall day, at least for the northern hemisphere, and I don't know how I feel about it. I am kind of sad that the summer is over. My summer has been really wonderful. The fact that the summer is officially over is kind of a bummer, but also I really like fall. Fall is a great season. I absolutely love fall colors. I like that the temperature is gonna drop a little bit because even though I do like the heat, summer in New York City and in the south of France is intense. Maybe it's a little too much sometimes. We're gonna be able to do some nice layering with the fall outfits. That's always a plus in my book. I was just trying to get dressed this morning and I really struggled to find something. I felt like I had nothing to wear, you know, the typical thing that happens when you need a change in your wardrobe. So I am hoping to not buy anything new because finances are limited at the moment and because I actually don't like buying new items, but I'm very confident that I'm gonna get a brand new wardrobe, what feels like a brand new wardrobe, doing two things. The first thing is that I'm gonna take out all of my fall and winter items. I swap my closet twice a year. The fact that I'm just sort of gonna rediscover all of the items I put away about 6 months ago, that's gonna be a great feeling. And the second way for me to get a brand new wardrobe is to attend another clothing swap. I will link my video about my thoughts on clothing swaps. I am actually going to be attending another swap next Wednesday. So perfect timing. Maybe I'm not going to show you everything, but it's more about the whole approach of understanding everything I have and creating the best selection for this upcoming fall and winter. We are starting in this corner of the bedroom, hidden behind this curtain. There are these two bags. They have some of my fall and winter items. We could definitely put them onto the bed. This one is heavy. Okay. I've got this bag that has a lot of costumes that I actually lended to my friend who was going to Burning Man. I didn't go this year. I was just happy to lend my costumes because I really try to maximize the use of things that I own. And if I can lend something, I will do it gladly. Before we even open this closet, we have a bunch of things on top of it. So this here has all of my shoes. I'm actually gonna reorganize that. This only has sunglasses and belts and some card games. And then we've got these 4 bins. The top left is party outfits. Bottom left is party accessories. Top right is hats and masks. And the bottom right is ski. I think the 2 bins I need to look through are my party bins. Maybe I'm gonna combine them because I am not partying that much anymore, because I'm trying to focus on growing my YouTube channel instead. So these 2 I'm gonna put here for now because it's a category separate to the regular clothing. This is actually a project I'm working on for a dear friend. She needed adjustments on her wedding gown and I am very honored to make the sewing adjustments for her wedding day. If you're interested in seeing the before and after, with her permission, I might share it in a short on YouTube that will be coming up in November after the wedding. I can't find the I don't know where to go to show you, but basically I've got clothing stored in this wardrobe and in the drawer under the bed. The best way for me to redo this wardrobe is to take everything out. I'm also going to reorganize the bottom. I think what I want to do is have all of my shoes on these 2 bottom shelves and maybe the bags in the bin that you saw earlier. These 2 drawers here I'm not gonna touch because they have my underwear and socks, and that works for me just fine. This bin here is my hamper. This here actually has my bras and my swimsuits. So this actually is probably gonna need to be emptied out and replaced with winter accessories, hats, and things like that. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. These are really useful to keep like a fresh scent in my wardrobe. These are lavender bags, very popular in the south of France. They are made by me and my mother. All you need to do, press them, and that's it. Before I tackle what is under the bed, I am actually gonna quickly organize the shoes and the bags. I've got this bin of shoes and just some extra pairs. I'm gonna take out the bags, take out the shoes. So the smart thing to do is probably to grab all of my sandals and my very summery shoes and put them all the way in the back. First pair is this pair of sandals. I actually had them resoled and I had a band that was going around my heel. I removed that band because it was getting loose. The elastic had worn out. I just like to wear them now as slip-ons. It definitely costs some money to refinish them and like modify them at the cobbler, but that is, in my opinion, a very good investment if you love the item. That's one thing I really don't mind spending money on. I know I'm gonna wear these for years to come. Still, they match a purse and a big bag that I have. I know it's hard to spend money adjusting something. It's sometimes more expensive than the item itself. It's a bit difficult to wrap your head around it. But it's not just about how much the item costs initially. It's about whether or not you love the item and you still want to use it and wear it. I had to shift my mindset, but I never regretted spending money at the cobbler for them to fix my shoes and to keep the shoes for longer. So another example of shoes that I really love that I got from a friend at a clothing swap. I also had them adjusted a little bit. They're really good quality. They are leather. Another item that I'm gonna use for years to come. Another pair of shoes I got from a clothing swap. Same as the other two. I had them adjusted a little bit at the cobbler and they're good to go. I actually wore these all summer, but these one new from Birkenstock. I actually bought them before I had my foot surgery. I got my bunions fixed. I mentioned it in one of my old videos. They could use a little bit of cleaning. Should I clean it now? No time. I'll clean them next summer. My pair of Converses, they are personalized. I thought it'd be an interesting twist to have the female sign upwards the way the male sign is, because I thought it was cool. So I don't know, that's all I did. They are a gift. They are not the most comfortable shoes, even though they fit much better. Now I don't have my bunions. It's definitely a good pair for fall and winter, so I'm gonna keep it here. Every time I wear these, I get compliments. They are in pretty rough shape now, but they've served me well. I'm still gonna wear them every time it rains. I had to do a keyword search because I saw it on someone else and I was like, oh, this is so cool. And I was able to find it on Alibaba. And I bought them years and years and years ago, still wear them every single year, multiple times a year, every time it rains, basically. These are my chunky white boots, so comfortable, wore them at festivals. I'm probably gonna wear them a bunch in the fall as well. Simple. I have a wedding coming up, so I'm gonna wear these soon. These are actually the most comfortable pair of pumps I've ever owned. They're Jessica Simpson. I could literally dance all night with these on, which is really great. These were my aunt's. I love these, but they are used, very used at this point. I did fix them a couple times, and I mean, I wore them to death. for years, and the strap wraps around the ankle. It's super feminine. It goes with a bunch of outfits. It's so comfortable. A nice little heel on espadrilles. What else can you ask for? But they're used. I'm gonna hold on to the espadrilles. I guess this time it's not so much about decluttering, because I definitely decluttered so much when I moved. Today is about reorganizing more so than decluttering. My hiking shoes. A second pair of festival boots. I wore these to death as well. I had them resoled and fixed and love them. It's surprisingly holding up after years of abuse. They are forever 21 from my fast fashion days. I fit all of my shoes, so great. The bin is now empty, so let's put the bags in there. So this one holds all of my purses. There's 1, 2, 3, and a fourth one that's in the entryway. And then I've got these two. This one is damaged. I'm not gonna lie, this is difficult. I was sitting in an awkward angle. I was trying to film. Everything is just so tight in this bedroom. There's no room. So yeah, I actually gave myself a headache. I hope this portion is now gonna be better. This is now the bed section, and there is a little more room, not that much, but let me show you. So under the bed, I have 2 drawers on this side, obviously, that I can pull out. The way it's currently organized, I've got 1 drawer for my clothes and 1 drawer for my fabric. It's my fabric stash. I shared it in a past video. You can check it out here. All of my crafts have been downsized to a corner of this bedroom because fall and winter garments take a lot of space compared to my spring and summer garments. I feel like I need to have the second drawer of my bed also dedicated to my clothes. I also have under the bed on the other side, the side that is very hard to access, I have all of my coats. I'm gonna need to take these out and put them in my wardrobe. Once I filled the wardrobe with the coats, the skirts and the dresses, all of my pants, all of my tops, all of my sweaters, knits, they have to fit in the drawer, and if I only keep 1 drawer, it's not going to be enough. Definitely not. So it means that I need to have my fabric stash elsewhere, and I don't know yet what I'm gonna do with the fabric stash. I used to have like 1 row for my pants, 1 row for my tops. So basically like have them separated by category, and over time as things get washed and put back in the drawer, it sort of like all gets mixed together. So I'm just going to take everything out. One thing I will note is that using the Marie Kondo method to fold the items is the best way to go. You can see how many items I'm able to fit in just 1 drawer. Granted, this is a large drawer, sure, but if I had it folded any other way, I could not fit as many items. That's guaranteed. So a little tip for you, if you're lacking storage but you have drawers and you have a different folding system, this is definitely the way to go. I mean, I don't know who needs to hear this in 2024 because Marie Kondo has been around for a long time and everyone knows about it, I feel, but maybe not everyone. If it helps 1 person, that's a win. Do I want to quit? Yes. Do I want to quit this project? Do I regret starting this? Yes. Does it need to get done? Also yes. Bon. I'm just trying to remember if the only thing on the other side that is definitely not accessible right now is my winter coats. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing left over there. So I know they're there. Maybe the best move is to tackle the 2 containers that contain my winter items. I'm hoping that starting by those will be inspiring because I'll rediscover the old items that I forgot about. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's start with those. Oh yeah, great. I'm glad that's what I decided to do. This one is a really cool cashmere sweater. These two are turtlenecks from Uniqlo. This is from a clothing swap. I actually transformed this one a little bit and moved the buttons. You can find the video here. This is a male onesie that is gonna go with my other Christmas onesie because they match and I think they are really cute. Clothing swap, one of my favorite finds from my dear friend Beth. A bunch of items here. Winter tights, so all of the tights are gonna go in the bin where I stored my swimsuits previously. Legging, dress, skirt, winter gown, beautiful piece. Oh, that needs high ironing. Scarves, pajamas, beautiful socks I got from a friend. My favorite winter sweaters, a cardigan, more sweaters. Here's my onesie. These are cedar. It helps with like moths. I'm gonna go through every single item and put them in their new place. Wish me luck. You know what? I'm gonna do that on a time lapse while listening to a podcast. Quick pause. A lot of these items I actually wear kind of year-round or almost year-round. So really I'm just putting away the things that are super summery that I know for a fact I'm not going to wear in the fall and the winter. But things that I can wear still for the next few months, maybe not in the dead of winter, but definitely in the next few months, I'm obviously going to keep and organize based on that. Back to the time lapse. This dress I made, hopefully you have a good view of it. It is a jersey home dress and I really like it. I made a video about it. I did pattern matching so that the pattern would just look good in all of the seams. It'll either be linked below or in the cart because I think that the carts are limited. I'm very proud of this make. I am excited to wear it in the fall because this is definitely not something I was able to wear in the summer. Another beautiful item is this jumpsuit. It is a crisscross on the top section. I got this from a friend at a clothing swap. I just re-hemmed it. One of the hem was undone. That's all I needed to do. I thought I needed to make a bunch of adjustments, but no, really it fit almost like a glove. I really like it. It's very elegant. I wore it this summer in Paris. I feel so put together in this outfit. It is a very comfortable fabric. You can dress it up with heels. A bit difficult to go to the bathroom because you have to unzip the shoulder and then undo the pants to go to the bathroom, but it is so pretty. It's perfect for a date night. Keeping this one for sure, and I think I'll be able to wear it in the fall. I can definitely layer it with like a turtleneck or something underneath. That would be a great look. I'm realizing two of my recent additions are jumpsuits. Up until very recently I thought it was never a good fit and it didn't look good. So it's interesting how my style just evolves over time. Or the length of my skirts. When I was younger, I loved to wear shorter skirts, but I realized in the summertime that it's not as comfortable because if it's really hot, I will sweat, and having long skirts is just more comfortable when you're sitting on a plastic chair. It's not so much about modesty, although I do feel way more comfortable and elegant and feminine in a longer skirt nowadays. Seeing how your style changes over time, I think is so interesting. It's so cool to get older and observing how you change as a person, I think. I made a lot of progress. I have 3 small sections now to deal with. Behind me is my pile of fabric that I need to find a container for. Then there is all of the very summery items that I put away for next season that I also need to find a container for. And then there is the pile of party outfits that I need to sort through. Oh yeah! Actually, these skirts I got at a clothing swap recently and I really like them. They're like tulle. I mean, is this a costume only? I'm gonna try to reuse this somehow. This is really beautiful. So maybe a Halloween costume, I need to think about it. The same one in this top taupey color, also very cute, shorter. This one I made, it was a cloak that was gold. I dyed the fabric green and I made the snake outfit for a birthday. You should totally watch that video. It didn't get many views, but honestly it was one of my favorite projects and I put so much love and effort into the costume and into the video itself. So if you want to check it out, I will leave it linked below. I forgot that all of these shoes, my favorite pairs are in there. Okay. Like literally 2 of my best pairs. These are extremely high quality shoes. They are leather and they are from a brand called Bobby's. I bought them in Paris. Actually, no, I bought them in the south of France. I have decided what to do with my summer clothes. I'm just gonna fill this one with all of my super summery items, and then for my fabric stash, I will show you in a minute. Closet swap is done. I'm glad that I pushed myself and finished it. It was an important thing that I wanted to accomplish this week. I took note of everything I had. It's a great exercise to refresh my memory. I'm actually surprised that I completely forgot about the shoes that were stored under my bed. They are my favorite shoes. So really going through everything and seeing all of the items is a really helpful exercise. I was concerned with the angles. I'm just trying to get better views for you to see better, because in my previous videos about closet swaps I wasn't too happy with the angles. So I hope you saw an improvement, and if you missed those videos and you want to compare, you can check them out. I'm just gonna give you a quick tour of the final result. Might not look like a lot has changed, and yet I reorganized my party outfits over here. My bags are now in this bin here on the right side, hidden by my curtain. I've got now my fabric stash in a big blue IKEA bag. I really did not want to spend anything on an organization system. You guys know I'm here temporarily. So this is good enough for now. It's easily accessible, so if I need fabric for my next sewing projects, I can super easily reach out and grab this bag. So here for my wardrobe, I've got some of my winter coats. Actually, really the thicker coats I didn't pull out. It's too early and I needed some room. You can see it's so small here. So I only kept here in this closet the things that really needed to be hung. So some dresses, some skirts, my jumpsuits, and some cardigans. It is organized in a way that makes sense to me, with the shorter items on the right and the longer items on the left. I kept my hamper Here, the right bin now has all of the winter accessories and my bras, and then shoes, and then the drawers didn't change as it's my underwear. First drawer here has my pants, my sweaters, and my tops, and my leggings and scarves. Second drawer here has obviously my knits, bigger sweaters, some extra towels I needed to store. And then here, this row is all of my pajamas. As I will attend the next clothing swap, I will share with you my finds if I have some. I think I like to get more neutral colors. I need some more loungewear, not just leggings, because I have a bunch of leggings, but I want like comfortable pants for when I'm indoor editing or when I'm maybe going on my morning walks, that kind of thing. I need some basic tops as well. Ooh, I actually have a little bit of a mending pile. I think I'm gonna share my mending projects soon as well. I think I have just 1 or 2 tops that are a little like worn, but other than that, I don't have any donation because I did such a huge declutter last time. I want to thank you for being here with me and mentally supporting me through my closet journey. I hope you had a good time watching. I actually would love for you to comment below and let me know what you would like to see next. I can do a mending pile video, anything related to organization, sewing, home design, decor, conscious or sustainable lifestyle. I'd love to know what you're into and what you want to see next. Don't forget to do something you enjoyed today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!